Hello everyone, my name is Andros, and there I was. I had been laying in bed for hours, with no sleep. I couldn't sleep. I had to think. What was I thinking about? A question. The question. The question that every person asks themselves at some point in their lives, in order to find their own answer to it. A question that has driven people all around the world insane trying to answer it. What was the question? It's simple, really. Is a hot dog a sandwich? In order to answer this question, we first need to define what a sandwich is. Traditionally, a sandwich is defined as two pieces of bread with something in the middle, whether that be meat, cheese, vegetables, or otherwise. Under this definition, a hot dog is not a sandwich, since the bun is considered one piece of bread. But what if we stretch the definition a bit? What about sub-sandwiches? Sub-sandwiches are considered sandwiches even though they only have one piece of bread, just like hot dogs. So, if sub-sandwiches are considered sandwiches, then so are hot dogs. So now the definition of bread is changed to anything that is either in between or inside bread. That's where I should have stopped, but my mind kept racing. If sub-sandwiches are considered sandwiches, then what about open-faced sandwiches? Open-faced sandwiches are usually considered to be one piece of bread with something on top of it, like hot roasted turkey. By this definition, then pizza could be considered a sandwich, as that is a piece of bread with something put on top of it. At this point, I thought I'd gone too far. I wanted to stop, but I couldn't. I had to find out how deep the rabbit hole went. So, if open-faced sandwiches and sub-sandwiches count as sandwiches, then the definition of sandwich is now anything on top of a piece of bread. But then I realized something. Does it even have to be bread? Ice cream sandwiches do not have a single ounce of bread within them, yet they are still considered sandwiches. So now, the definition of sandwich is any food on top of anything. But then, I remember that sandwich gummies were a thing, and if you consider that to be a sandwich, then the definition of sandwich is now any food. I had to stop. The rabbit hole was too deep. I was sure that it would consume me if I continued any further, but I couldn't stop. I had gone past the point of no return. So now, a sandwich is any food, period. But does it even have to be food? Technically, you can eat anything. How do you define food? If you define food as anything that can be eaten, well then, everything is food, and therefore, everything is a sandwich. The floor is a sandwich, your computer is a sandwich, and you, yourself, are in fact a sandwich. So now, to wrap everything up, we return to the question that made me delve deeper and deeper into insanity in the first place. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, considering that everything is a sandwich, and a hot dog is indeed a part of everything, then yeah, a hot dog is a sandwich. Thank you for coming with me on this sandwich journey. I am now going to sleep. Hello, you wonderful freaks. Thank you very much for watching this video. It was hard to make this video, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. Big thank you to Your Average Artist for drawing a picture of me that was in the video. You can see it on screen right now. Go over to his channel and give him a big kiss. So anyways, my next video is going to be a very, very, very big video, and I need some money to make it. So in order to fund it, I am opening a Patreon. If there's some perks on there, it's not like fully finished yet, but if you are interested in looking at the Patreon and joining it to support me in making this video, I would very much appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I am very tired. It's 1 a.m. as I am recording this in my closet. But I thank you, and bye.